Welcome back to Maggie's Mama. So if this is your first time here, please thank you very much for clicking. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you always for coming to watch my vlog. I really appreciate this. Please don't forget to give my videos thumbs up, so don't forget to see it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my content. So today I'll be talking about, I will be having a short story time with you guys, like job hunting in Lagos State. So as you guys know, that job hunting is a serious matter in Nigeria. Like, it's a serious matter. After going through all the stress of jacking, for those that went to Uniben, yeah. So of jacking, of cramming, of trying to be that very top student in class, and you just come out to the real world where you're like, okay, so what next? What next? As hard as you think, because it's not as hard. But if you check it very well, like almost everywhere in Lagos you see adverts. Like if I talk about my first time that I got a job in Lagos, I thought it was a job that's supposed to be in Lagos. But unfortunately for me, I fell into the hands of the most common MLM, GNLD. God, if you're a Nigerian youth, I will never fall into the hands of GNLD people giving you adverts, giving you assessment, right? Like it's a serious job, even making you do presentations to get a job. Until mine was so bad that I thought I've gotten the job. Like, wow, I presented, I was feeling fly and feeling like I'm one of the brightest chap ever. And my heart sank when I had to see the MD, and he was talking about paying for a form, paying for drugs and all that. I was like, why keep me till all these processes, doing like it's a standard job? I even took my TFare from the state I traveled for. And many people has fallen into this. People traveled very far. In my own case, I fell into that trap. For like 3 months, I was feeling like fly, like wow, at least I can. They post me closer to where I was. It was close to my house. I pay less transport fare. Then they will now give you the story of how you're going to travel to Japan, US, Dubai, like sponsored trip for basically doing all the things that they feel. They make it seem like the simple multi-level marketing. See, different tons of multi-level marketing in Lagos State. Even my younger sibling also fall into that trap. Like you will see it as a normal standard job on all these job boards, and eventually you just find out that after being invited to the job, they will just quote it like it's a real job. When you've now gotten to the stage where you're supposed to talk about being an employee, getting really paid, trust me, they will now start telling you that you have to go and sell, get more downline. To tell you that I've been there, you get more downline, pay about 60-something thousand plus to buy training the drug. It was weird. That's so genuine, and there are different types of multi-level marketing in Lagos State. Sadly, my problem with these people is that they post these jobs on websites like Jobberman and other Nigerian jobs, but more especially Jobberman. Jobberman has sent me to Lagos, but their site has sent me to Lagos severally to other general sites. I don't know why, in the name of God, that this Jobberman does not bother to verify jobs. Why do you just allow people to publish on your website? I know, okay, fine, maybe they pay for this ad space or pay for this job listing, but really do an extra job for verifying it for some of us, because thank God I stay in the West and I came to Lagos. It's not that bad. People have come from Bayelsa, come from Kosupa, and we all met ourselves in the same old GNLD shit. Imagine that. Imagine coming all the way and like you've told your parents, well, I'm moving to Lagos, I'm going to be in next hottest Lagos trip, and eventually you realize that wow, I've been scammed. And there's so many scams up in Lagos. I've gotten situations where you are walking on this bridge and you see some people stretching flyers and stretching things at you that you should take. You see that there are jobs there. You won't go as far as seeing job banners everywhere. Jobs like call so number, and some of them say day worker and all those things, and they'll put the prices and the salary. And apparently some people have gotten missing through that mess. So I'm not saying that all those banners lead people to their death, but really, how would somebody post an application and put for one random number and tell you to come to some place and you just go? So most cases, at one point I almost did that. Desperate Nigeria, I really needed a job. Thanks to someone that was a friend at one moment in my life, told me like, it's not every advert that you see, all these papers they share you and put numbers and say come to some place you get a job that you go to, but most people have gotten stolen. Then another job that is common that they always do in Lagos, they make it feel like it's so easy to get such jobs, is ushering. God, I've been scammed severally for ushering jobs. When you feel like, babe, I can do this, is it not to smile at people, welcome them to event and they will pay me something? My dear, Then I already had a job actually, but I just needed a side job because in Lagos it's not easy to survive on just one job. Like really, when you're being paid about 50,000-60,000 naira, then you have bills everywhere. You have electricity bill, you have water bills, you have so many bills, plus you have to give something to the city, my dear. So imagine, so I was looking for side job, side job, anything, just anything. And to me, ushering was best. I always wanted to model or do ushering, so I tried. And in one very sad occasion, I got the invite after paying to be their usher about 5,000, 6,000 naira. I was giving the address to come. Lo and behold, the event center I was given was an event center. So it was already feeling real. I was already preparing and all that. Then when I got there, my God, there was no event happening at the event center. At one point, they stopped picking my calls. And I transported as far as Lekki, then I had to transport back to my house. Imagine that kind of thing. They did that to my fellow Nigerian youths than them. Like, how would you lie to me? You collected my sister one. That isn't enough. You now made me transport myself. You're picking my number until I got to the destination and you stopped picking. Can you imagine that? That's how I was scammed in Lagos. Then there's another thing in Lagos that I've noticed. You know, all of you that used to believe you need to know someone so well to help you get jobs. No, my dear sister, no, my dear brother. Sometimes you get taken advantage of in the process of unsolicited help. I go help you get job. I will connect you. Trust me. I've seen even guys that use that to take advantage of ladies. Some molest ladies, some get to start dating them and drop them off and marry whoever they choose. I'm not using that to spite guys, but even guys are falling into different situations where they see women promising them things and they don't do it. Then you just keep passing your CVs up and down and nothing happens. This Lagos, I told you guys one of my former vlog, if nothing is written on pen on paper, possible get a lawyer, it's not gonna work, it's just all talk. Then modeling jobs. I've heard of so many modeling jobs, paid for some, taking part in contests, submitted my pictures, went for photo shoots. Man, not knowing that all these things were just waste. Some of them, they go as far as making it seem like it's that easy. You pay for this, snap this, they put you in a group chat. Eventually nothing happens. Okay, some people eventually get something, but eventually after all said and done, as if you just wasted all your money, all your effort just to be a model with this brand. Some they're not even known, they're not well known modeling jobs. So I would have been a model and you see me snap picture. no jokes. So Lagos getting jobs, there are different type of jobs you can get. You can get safer type of job. Like at one point I started getting jobs from inside like odd Nigerian jobs. Kudos to whoever is running odd Nigerian jobs. No shades to Japan, because people have gotten verifiable good jobs from Japan. But Nigerian jobs, all their jobs to me are legit. Even if it's going to be MLM, it's like they go as fast as making them spell it there that you are going to do this, that. I've gotten some 2 or 3 short jobs on them. I've gotten a short job for data entry where I did data entry for a company lost in Lagos. Kudos to you guys, I love you guys. You guys are one of the people that made me realize that I'm a graduate and I'm worthy to be employable, because at one point I was feeling like, do I need 5 years experience to get a job in Nigeria? Because it was feeling like, do they actually have to get this experience while I'm schooling? Because most jobs, you see it as basic as this, pay as low as what, and they'll be telling you need like 2-3 years experience. Preferably living close to Lekki, all those kind of things. It was just so depressing. But Lost in Lagos actually gave me opportunity to work with them for like 2 weeks. Data entry was a fun experience. We were busy enjoying the process, learning things, how they do all these listings for jobs, for actually places to visit in Lagos. And Lost in Lagos, what they basically do. Lost in Lagos does listing for places to be in Lagos. If you're a newbie to Lagos, if you're an expatriate to Lagos, you go to Lost in Lagos and you see as much information as possible. So we did the entry back then. So it was about 30k for like 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. That's about 5 years ago. I got such a job. I got on that job for data collection. So all these people that used to carry questionnaire up and I went as far as getting questionnaire to Yaba Secretary. No, I wasn't part of the sick group. I just took souvenirs there. We talked to their bosses. I never knew I was that confident. Oh, babe, we they confident. I like, you will feel like you can't make deals, you can't sell products, but I went as far as meeting like their MDs, they who now directed us to some people. God, please help us to feel it. Most of us, maybe that's our source of income. Actually, back then was my source of income. Practically, you have to get people to fill this, provide genuine answers, so that they'll be able to test if the product will work in the market. That's what I did. Then I also worked with a researcher who also helped us, gave me a job also getting questionnaires. But in our own case, it was easy because she already has a demographic, a particular sector. It's already spoken to them. All we just have to do is to hold the questionnaire, carry it there, and get people to really fill it and collect it and do the collation and all that. And that was sweet. 40,000 naira in 2 weeks. So there are short jobs. The short jobs you can actually get in Lagos. Very, very, very short jobs, and that's it. So my very current job was gotten from hot Nigerian jobs. So if you want to get jobs in Lagos State, trust me, the one that is verifiable, the one I can say is reliable, the one that even if it's not what you want, it is well spelled out. If it's contract, if it's 2 months contract, 1 month contract, it is clearly stated. No deception. Hot Nigerian jobs. I think all these GNLD people, I'm not saying you people are that bad. Some people have been successful doing GNLD. I know a colleague back in the school is successful doing GNLD. But trust me, I don't want my slippers to become so flat before I will make it in life. Some of us do not need to make it the hard way. If I wanted a hard job, I should go and dig soccer instead of walking around the streets of Lagos, okay? So, trust me, no shit to GNLD people. But really, if it is GNLD, state it. Because back then in GNLD, they practically make you list job opportunities on OLS. You list several jobs, cashier, cooks, one thing. They go as far as saying that non-educated should be part of a job. And I'm like, wow, why do you have to tell people that you have vacancies? People that really want genuine jobs, that want to even get paid, even if it's 10,000 naira. Then you now gather them and after telling them how you made it in GNLD. Guy, that's not right now. That's scam, please. That's scam. If you people in so multi-level marketing can just be sincere, tell people what you really do from the onset. So many people abroad do all these things. I've seen people, I've heard people that do it in many states and countries, and they knew what they were getting into, and whatever happens, they don't feel it's not that, jobs are not that accessible in Lagos. But if you check, if you keep looking, you get jobs in Lagos. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give these videos a thumbs up, and don't forget to list or subscribe to Hot Nigerian Jobs when you're looking for jobs. They will deliver job adverts to your mailbox. Bye guys, see you the next time.